In the ancient land of Israel, a time of great trials had beset the people. Their hearts were heavy with the fear of encroaching Philistine armies led by the giant warrior known as Goliath. The men of Israel stood trembling, their courage dwindled with each of Goliath's thundering taunts from across the dusty valley. David was a young shepherd, ruddy and fair, yet his heart was bold and his spirit unwavering. Unlike his brothers who fought for King Saul, David tended sheep in the pastures. However, the plight of his people ignited a divine fury within him. His faith was as firm as the rocks he often carried in his shepherd's pouch. One fateful morn, David's father, Jesse, sent him to deliver bread to his brothers on the battlefield. The sight that met his eyes was grim. The army of Israel was cowering as Goliath, with his towering frame and bronze armor, challenged them once more. "Choose a man to come down to me," roared Goliath, his voice echoing across the valley. Though youthful and unarmored, David was stirred to action. His trust lay not in armor nor sword, but in the hand of the Almighty. Approaching King Saul, David declared with unwavering conviction, "Let no man's heart fail because of this Philistine. Thy servant will go and fight him." Seeing David's resolve, Saul acquiesced, offering his own armor to the boy. But it was cumbersome and unfamiliar, so David cast it aside. Instead, he chose 5 smooth stones from a brook and armed himself with his simple sling. The sun bore witness as David, clothed not in chainmail but in humility and faith, descended into the valley. Goliath sneered, a cruel smile twisting his lips. "Am I a dog, that you come to me with sticks?" he taunted. David replied, his voice clear and unwavering, "Thou comest to me with a sword, a spear, and a shield, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied." Energy crackled in the air as David placed a stone in his sling, whirled it with precision, and released it with a prayer. The stone flew true, guided by a force unseen, and sank into the giant's forehead. Goliath staggered, his mighty frame wobbling, then fell to the earth with a thunderous crash. Silence engulfed the valley, and then a triumphant cry arose from the once hesitant Israelite ranks. The Philistines, witnessing their champion defeated, fled in disarray. Courage and divine providence had vanquished the foe, restoring hope to the hearts of David's people. Thus, the young shepherd became a hero, a king in the making, through faith and an unyielding spirit. David's victory over Goliath was a testament to the idea that strength lies not in size or weapons, but in faith and purpose. For in the wisdom of the ages, it is often the smallest and the humblest who change the course of history.